you probably have a hero, and they're most likely in some sense an entrepreneur because they are creative and they found a way to monetize their passion. Now, I am more like on the actual like business entrepreneur side, but it could be anybody. But either way, pick who your hero is. Some mental thing that I like to go through all the time is when I say something, when I self-talk and it's a lie, meaning I'm saying like I'm working my ass off right now, or, I'm really working hard. And it's like, it's questionable, right? It's something you say and you might believe. I don't know if anybody else has this, but I challenge you to go through this mental walkthrough here. If your hero was in front of you, would they laugh at that statement? And this is knowing they have the receipts for everything. They can see everything you do, every moment of the day. Would they be impressed or would they laugh? And this just humbles me so fast because there are entrepreneurs I look up to like Alex Hormozi, right? And you don't have to agree with his like work all day thing, but I do honestly think he lives a pretty good life. Like he seems pretty happy with his life. But he's like work, 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 right? And for me to sit here and like act like, oh yeah, like I film a 10-minute video and then I film another 10-minute video and then I do one thing for this business. Yeah, but like, dude, I'm just like working my ass off. And like, I can't help but imagine Alex Hormozi or any of my heroes in front of me that actually know what working your ass off is like. Like, if you're sacrificing, again, you don't always have to do this, but if you're sacrificing sleep, if you're waking up early, if all you do is work and you lock in and you have like time blocked, like, again, you don't have to do any of those things technically to get work done. You don't have to time block as long as you get the work done. You don't have to wake up early as long as you get the work done. You don't have to stay up late as long as you get the work done. But it's still showing my lack of like, do I really understand what the hard work is? So I just wanted to make this because I think a lot of the times we are hard on ourselves, but then in other aspects, we're way too light on ourselves, right? So I know I'm hard on myself in like self-talk in other areas, but when it comes to whether it's a subconscious belief or what I'm actually saying to myself, something about work, I really do feel like, dude, I am putting in the work. And it's like, okay, you all like, don't like give yourself credit because you're probably headed the right way. You probably are. But is there more to be done? It's always that question. And again, you don't have to optimize every moment of your life for work. That's fine. I'm just saying, like, if you are doing, I basically can't stand here and say I'm working my ass off and not have it be true. That's my big problem. So if people were to look at me within 5 years' time and I just keep saying I'm working my ass off, I'm working my ass off, I'm working my ass off, eventually it gets to a point where it's like, dude, all right, you've been working your ass off for 5 years. Like, are you really working your ass off or are you just like half-assing your way there, right? Are you just putting in a little bit of work? And that's where it freaks me out. It's like on a day-to-day, if I don't dial in what I need to be doing, eventually you're just going to get to a point where like, it's just like, is anything happening, right? And it does take, I am ready for this to take years. Like all the things I want to build, I'm ready for it to take years. But that's the problem, is if it has been years and you're on and off and on and off, it's not going to happen. And that is my worry, right? Is that if I don't go all in now, I will look back and be like, damn, there was a lot of time where I just kind of effed around. I did things that like may as well have been doing other things. Like if I were to make fun of like, oh, partying or doing this, it's like you may as well have just gone and partied because you scrolled on your phone for 30 minutes here and then you did this for 30 minutes here. And then it's like, and then you're going to look back on the day and be like, oh, I did my tasks. But it's like, again, again, it's more for me, but it's also just, I'm sharing this walkthrough with you. Think about if your hero was in front of you. Right? Because I know if someone like Alex Hormozi or any other entrepreneur, it would be the same thing though. Like if they could analyze your day, wouldn't that make you sweat a little bit too? Like right now, if you got the chance to talk to your hero and you're like, yo, Hormozi, like I just won this thing, I get to spend a day with you, and he's like, let me analyze your day. And he could just see everything you've been doing for the past like month, day in, day out, every minute. You'd probably be like, shit, because again, if you started with that statement, like if you opened to Hormozy with like, yeah, man, I just been grinding, I've been working my ass off, and then it's you scrolling. 10 minutes, another 10 minutes later, another 10 minutes later, right? And these little things add up. And like, I know for me, it's just a good walkthrough because it's like, if I say something like that, if I say I'm grinding, I'm working my ass off, and then Hormozy just sees, I don't know, a 10-minute video, that was my work for the day. It's just a good walkthrough for me. So I hope you got some value to this. And yeah, with that said, I will catch you in the next one. Peace.